I'm back, and it's time for episode 74 of Regen Rovers. Today's episode potentially could be a very, very big one. But before we proceed with today's video, there's one thing we need to do. We need to pay tribute to a legend of the club. A hero from day one, in a way. Grant Waugh, the goalkeeper. Absolute legend. But you guys have decided to let him go. I did do a poll a few days ago, and it was quite convincing actually. About 70% of you believe we should release Grant Waugh. In fact, I will get the exact figure up. It actually is exactly 70%, what a guess. Yeah, 130 votes to release Grant Waugh. 55 of you said keep Grant Waugh. So, reluctantly, I'm going to have to let him go. Since the start, his performances have been a little bit varied. I think the first 3 seasons, though, was pretty decent in the lower leagues. In the National League South, you can see 38 appearances in that first season. In that second season, he actually managed to score 2 goals, remember, because he was our penalty king for a while. 43 appearances in that second season, 2 goals, 11 clean sheets. And in the third season, he actually scored 2 goals as well. The first season, that 17 clean sheets was actually a record until Sivzelis came along a couple seasons ago and managed to beat it. Since then, he's made very few appearances. He made 4 in his 4th season in our promotion campaign. That's when Sivzelis did come into the team. In the 5th season, 4 appearances again. And then in the 6th season, the promotion season from the National League, he actually scored 1 goal in his 1 appearance for the club, which is pretty impressive record, 100% goal record. And then last season, of course, he let in 7 goals against Morecambe in his only appearance, and that kind of ruined him, I suppose. You guys have been a bit more pragmatic now, I think, as the series has progressed. There's, I guess, no point keeping him. There's no room for sentiment, I suppose. We have to release some of these players. So he is leaving the club now. Goodbye, my friend. I'm sure he'll still hang around the club. Maybe he'll end up cleaning the toilets or something like that. It does mean, goalkeeper-wise, Sivzelis, of course, is number 1. Alex Hall is our backup. I kind of feel like we should maybe sign another goalkeeper next season, because I don't think Alex Hall is going to be up to the standard we require for a backup goalkeeper for Sivzelis. I don't think he's going to challenge Sivzelis for the number 1 jersey. So we need to bring in some competition for Sivzelis, because he's not indestructible. We shouldn't just... this season, his average rating is actually his worst average rating, 6.89, despite the fact defensively we've been pretty good. Reece Walker and Danny Bay have very strong average ratings, as you can see here, 7.2, 7.15. So Sivzelis hasn't had the best season ever. The reason why today could be a big episode is we're playing 3 games and we are top of the table. We actually have the chance of getting promoted today, despite there being 6 games left this season. So there's going to be 3 games today, and then in episode 75 there's going to be 3 more games. We can maybe confirm automatic promotion today, and then perhaps confirm the league title in the next episode. Or it could go all terribly wrong once again, and we could completely bottle it and end up in the playoffs. Today's match against Oldham Athletic, we can confirm a playoff place at least, because we're currently 15 points above Chesterfield. They're in 8th place. If we win today and results go our way, then we should confirm a playoff place. You may be wondering, how the hell have I whizzed up the table? Because we were sort of floating around 3rd and 4th place in the last episode when we lost against AFC Fylde and beat Barnet. It was very tight at the top of the table, admittedly. But thanks to a very good run of results, we haven't lost since that last episode. We've won every game apart from a draw against local derby, Crawley Town. We followed the Barnet win up with a 3-2 win against Portsmouth. We haven't won by convincing margins, but my strikers are scoring goals. Despite Larry Udder getting injured, the other players have stepped up, and you can see here it was a pretty goal-heavy game towards the end of this game. We took the lead through Spencer Drury, Let's have a look at the opening goal then. Marlowe stepping in, good tackle into Craig Palmer, put a ball into Drury, and it was a nice finish. I don't know why the players looked like they were ice skating there. I have no idea what was happening there. We actually went 2-0 up, but managed to throw it away to make it 2-2, which was really quite annoying. But this was an unbelievable strike from Paddy Murray on the volley. He's not really done much in his Regen Rovers career so far, but that was his first ever goal for Regen Rovers, and it was a beauty on the volley. What a strike. Like I said, they got it back to 2-2. Very disappointing, but we got an 86th minute winner through Craig Palmer, who has been not as brilliant in front of goal this season, but he's got the most assists out of anyone in my team. He's picked up 17 assists, so he's one off Orford's record that was set last season. So we can conceivably see that happening today. Stockport was next up. We beat them at home 2-1. Lee Orford has started scoring again. He's had a pretty poor injury hit season, but over the last few games he's had a run of games in the first team since Udder's injury, and has most importantly started picking up goals and assists, which is brilliant stuff. This is Spencer Drury getting another assist. Easy tap in for Orford, and then Craig Palmer made it 2-1. They managed to get it back to 1-1, and we won it. Last gasp winner. Brilliant to see. Murray over the top. Palmer finds the back of the net. Paddy Murray having a good couple of games in the starting 11. We then got a 1-1 draw away from home against Crawley Town, just down the road. We did take the lead through Lee Orford, but they did get back into it. Little bit disappointing, but it was good to see Lee Orford picking up a goal and the Man of the Match award. Jack Young with the assist as well. He's only got one goal this season, but I think that's his second assist. It's good to see him contributing to the team despite having a pretty poor injury hit season himself. 1-0 win against Yeovil. Another crucial goal from Lee Orford. 60th minute winner. He scores important goals for us. Does good old Lee. Incredible player last season, of course. Danny Bye was man of the match in this one, though. This is Jack Young running down the left, getting a bit of luck, and then putting it across, and Orford found the back of the net for his seventh goal of the season at the time. 2-0 win against Chesterfield away from home. Really comfortable result. In fact, we managed to kill the game off very early on thanks to Spencer Drury. 7th minute goal and a goal 6 minutes after that, and they just couldn't get back into this, and we were able to control the game. Lovely assist from Lee Orford as well for the first one, and then the second one, I believe it was an assist from our right back, Stephen Dean. Dibber put it out wide, Stephen Dean crossed it in. Spencer Drury did really well to beat two defenders in the air there to head that home, and we got another win against Crewe Alexandra. We deserved this because we completely dominated in terms of chances. Clear-cut chances 3, half chances 5. I was pretty annoyed that it was 1-1. They managed to get it back to 1-1, but fortunately Lee Orford stepped up again to get a winner. Lee Orford and Craig Palmer with a goal and an assist each. Those two are so important for us now. Lovely assist from Orford to set up Palmer, and then in the 82nd minute Palmer with a corner all the way back to Marlowe, and actually that was a Marlowe assist because Marlowe hit it. It came off Orford and went in the back of the net. That should be down as a Marlowe assist, but it's gone down as a Palmer assist, which is very strange. Don't know why that's happened. So he's actually got 17 assists, but it should really be 16. But that's what the game's done. It's decided that Palmer should get the assist. So we go into this game against Oldham Athletic, away from home, on fire, to put it lightly. We're playing Sivzelis, Dean, Bye, Walker and Cross. That's our usual back five these days. In the middle, I've changed it slightly because Diaz did actually have a couple games rest. I decided he needed a little bit of a rest. He's played, you can see, he's started 45 games this season, which is the joint second highest, along with Reece Walker after Lee Sivzelis. Danny Bye, of course, had quite a severe injury earlier in the season, which is why he's only appeared 34 times. He'll probably win Player of the Season, though, because of his average rating, unless something drastically goes wrong, of course. But Diaz is back in the team. I'm going with Murray in the middle rather than Marlowe, because Murray's been pretty good lately. And Dibber on the right. Up front, Palmer, Orford and Drury. They're the guys in form. They're scoring goals. They're getting assists. We have to keep this run going. Spencer Drury's second top goal scorer. Can he catch up with Udder? He's 5 behind. Maybe Palmer can. Or perhaps even Lee Orford can go on a ridiculous run at the end of the season. Apologies for the lack of video. I think I've already said apologies, but there's been less videos lately over the past week and a half or so. Basically, I'm trying to split my time between this and emulating Jack Young. I mean, this is the first time since doing YouTube that I've focused solely on one series for so long without really doing anything else. I used to do lots of experiments and that sort of thing at the same time as doing a series, but it just shows how much love I've shown. I mean, I've just loved this series so much that I've not really been inclined to do anything else. Previously, I'd sort of dabble in lots of different things because I couldn't keep my attention on one series, or I'd get a little bit bored, have a break from one series, do something else, then go back to it. But Regen Rovers just carried on, and I think if we get promoted to League One, which you really should do now in these 2 episodes, then it will just give me a bit more of a boost again. It's not like I've not been focusing on it this week. It's just I suppose been spending time doing emulating Jack Gunner as well. I'm still loving this, and if we go up to League One, even more so, the challenge just intensifies with that. We're just getting closer and closer to the promised land of the Premier League. I think it will take a bit of time to get out of League One, and particularly the Championship, but I'm relishing the challenge, and I hope you guys too are as well. It's going to be intense. I know it will be. Here come Oldham then. They're on the ball. They've managed to get rid of our threat, and Reece Walker does well there, and Drury heads it onto Orford. Now can we have a chance? Here's Lee Orford putting it across to Craig Palmer. Great goal, great assist as well from Lee Orford. That's his 11th goal of the season. Fantastic stuff. We've just been so brilliant going forward. It's been beautiful to watch at times. We haven't taken all our chances. Those goals that I've shown you, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We've been brilliant going forwards, and that is a cracking finish as well to make it 1-0. We're going to leave it on attacking though to try and get another goal. Here's Lee Orford again, into Drury, back to Lee Orford. This is nice play. Drury into Guillermo Diaz, into Orford. It's out wide to Greg Cross, our temperamental left back. Orford can't win that, and now Oldham have the chance to come forwards. Stephen Dean, can he put a tackle in? No, he can't. Is this going to be a goal? It is. Sivzelis at the near post. Not quite sure what he was doing. Is Sivzelis' time up as the #1 goalkeeper? He does make the odd mistake these days. That should have been an easy set. I don't know if that's the game's fault or his. It's a mixture of the two, really, I suppose. But that is atrocious at the end of the day. If that happened in real life, you would not be happy. And it's 1-1 because of Lee Sivzelis, really. It's not the game's not given the error to him. For some reason, it seems to have taken it out on Reece Walker and Danny Bye. But there we go. And here come Oldham again. Looking dangerous. Oh, but Sivzelis turns it around the post. 6 games to go. It's not going to be easy. The game's going to make it difficult for us. We're going to be nervous. We're still a young team, remember. We've still got this ability to really bottle it at these big moments because of the players being young. They don't have experienced heads on their shoulders. They've obviously played a lot of football now, but life-wise, maybe that can get in the way. Whether the game accounts for that or not, I don't think so, but I'm going to say keep going out there. We can still win this. And I'll say to the strikers, you can do it. Don't think we need to make any changes. Spencer Drury's not had the best game, but we'll keep him on for now. Currently, we're still 4 points clear at the top of the table. Here's Diaz on the ball, putting it into Patrick Dipper. Lee Orford, Spencer Drury. That was his old feather shot again. Bird feather shot. What the hell was that? Okay, he's coming off for that. Why does he let us down sometimes? Sometimes he's great, and other times he just lets us down. Joe Mohammed's coming on. He had a great start to the season. He's picked up a couple of injuries, and he's not really been in form lately, but we'll give him another chance in the first team. Can Stephen Dean clear this up? Let's hope so. It's into Sivzelis. Lee Sivzelis dribbles forward, knocks it up the pitch. Orford can't win that. And, Walker does well. Diaz, lovely ball. Nope, not quite, but this one's into Spencer Drury, still on the pitch. We haven't made the sub yet. Diaz, lovely ball into Patrick Dipper. It's an interesting ball out wide to Stephen Dean, but he puts a long ball in, and Spencer Drury can't reach that. The highlight's still going. Here comes Craig Palmer. Craig Palmer loses the... That was just pathetic. That is the end of the highlight. Greg Cross isn't having the best game at left back. I'm actually going to ring Lofts on for him. I did this in a previous game and it worked quite well. We're going to go more direct. I just want to really confirm promotion as soon as possible, really. No faffing around. I'm going to take Orford off. We're going to bring Brady Chick on as the target man. And I'm also going to take Diaz off for Marlowe. Oh no, I can't. I've made all the subs. Okay, Chick is the last substitute then. Let's do that. Free kick to Oldham. Looks dangerous. Get in there, guys. Win it. Come on. Close down. What are you doing? Sibs Ellis captures that one. We've had 4 half chances. 1 clear-cut chance in this game. But we've only managed to score 1 goal. We need to do better in front of goal. It's been my one gripe over the last few games. We have won games, but we should have won by more goals, really. Murray steps in. What? Why did he won the ball, then lost it? That is just... Oh, but he's got the ball back again. The players are just leaving it. It's really bizarre. Patrick Dibber. Lovely ball through to Brady Chick. He's hit it. And Mohammed! Oh, it's not... It somehow hasn't gone in. That was so close. And suddenly, that was 2 clear-cut chances for Mohammed. And he missed both of them. Free kick. Stephen Dean whips it in. Penalty! Oh, it might be Christian Marlowe, but it might be someone else. I don't know. I think it's Christian Marlowe. Because Uda was our penalty taker. He's got injured. So it's back to... Oh, it's Paddy Murray. Paddy Murray steps up and it's saved. Brilliant. Well done, Paddy Murray. Your first... I mean, he scored a beautiful goal, of course, a few games ago. But that was the chance. And suddenly we've had 4 clear-cut chances and really should be winning this game quite easily. And we're not. It's 1-1 and we've perhaps given Oldham a chance to win this. It's back and forwards here. Dibber into Chick. Chick through to Craig Palmer. Oh, how have we not scored? We've had 5 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances. The players, they're not doing it for me today. We've been unlucky, but if we'd had Larry Uda in this team, we'd have won quite clearly. And in the end, it's probably going to be a 1-1 draw. Or are they going to get a late goal? It's cleared. Or can we get a late goal? Joe Mohammed Palmer. Come on. 15 seconds to go. Brady Chick. It's through to Palmer. It's through to Joe Mohammed. It's off the crossbar. Oh, Brady Chick puts it in. It's a late goal. It's drama at the end. Finally, we get the goal. 6 clear-cut chances it took to get this second goal. Watch this. Palmer plays it through. Joe Mohammed. Somehow it's the crossbar. And Brady Chick, I thought he was going to miss, but he's put it home. What? He scores crucial goals, doesn't he? And it's another one from him. Thank goodness for that. Or are we going to have some more punishment from Oldham here? No, we win the game. Our brilliant run continues. That was a right old struggle. We're 4 points clear at the top of the table. And with 5 games to go, I think we're 11 points clear. We can confirm automatic promotion today. Oh, by the way, I've loaned out Ollie Barber to York City. I don't know if I've mentioned that. It's been a few days since I recorded the last episode. Palmer on form. Keep it up, my friend. And War has been given a free transfer. Goodbye. Goodbye, Grant War. Just make sure, let's follow him to see what happens to him in the future. He's going to retire. It's inevitable, really. Lee Sibs-Ellis is only just behind Jack Young's league appearance record, by the way. I don't know what the overall appearance record is because it doesn't actually show on the records. But you can see Jack Young, 229 appearances. Sibs-Ellis is only 5 behind. He's going to overtake him at some point. He's probably already overtaken Jack Young on overall appearances, including cups and that sort of thing. But I think you can see the overall appearances on the best 11 view. So at the end of the season, when we get all the best 11 information come through, we definitely need to be more clinical in front of goal. I think that's quite evident in a way. Today, though, we're taking on 3rd place Accrington Stanley. This is a chance to put some distance between us and hopefully 4th as well. If not, County can slip up. But if Accrington Stanley win this, then they're in the title race for a chance to win the league. We want to win this league. We bottled getting automatic promotion last season. Let's do this in style and win League 2. We have a really good chance now. I think it's best to go with the same team. There's no point bringing anyone else into the team. Francis Arthur Owusu continues to impress for the under-23s. Maybe he deserves a chance. Instead, I mean, Joe Mohammed came off the bench and wasn't exactly inspiring, was he? I think I'm going to give Arthur Owusu a go on the bench, so he might come on at some point. Also, Stuart Warren, I'm going to play him at left back instead of Greg Cross, who's not really impressed me over the last few games. His average rating's okay, but he's a red card waiting to happen. And we'll give Stuart Warren a chance. He might be released at the end of the season. I gave him a contract, of course, I think it is just for this season. Yeah, it expires at the end of the season. And if he can impress me, then I'll give him another year. But the likelihood is I'll release him and bring in a much better left back overall, better than Greg Cross, especially if we go up to League One. Spaceman. 225th appearance for the club. League appearance for Civzelis today. Let's do this. They're going with a 4-3-3 with wingers. We're going with a 4-3-3 without wingers. We're going for it. We're going attacking. Today is massive. If I can, I think if I beat Accrington Stanley and win the next game, then I'm promoted. I don't think we can win the league today. That really would be impressive if we could win the league with 3 games to go. I don't think that will happen. Let's beat Accrington Stanley. Let's just beat the teams out in front of us and do the job required of us. It's been an a strange season this year, because obviously I've not uploaded as daily, so I don't know if you've felt as involved this season, which is ironic considering it's actually been an incredibly impressive season. Considering I changed the tactic at the start of the season, I wasn't 100% sure it would work. It has worked very well. We've continued to score goals. My centre-backs seem to be putting in better performances. The midfield are certainly getting in and scoring more goals this season. Patrick Dibber in particular. Here's Craig Palmer. Can we get an early goal? Palmer! Orford couldn't miss that. Orford gets his 9th goal of the season. And Palmer, is that equal record? Did he get an assist in the last game? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, he's either equalled Orford's record or beaten it. We'll find out at the end of the game. He's been really impressive creatively this season. Civzelis, he initially saved the ball, but it was a tap-in for Luke Moran. And Civzelis should be doing better. Is this the only negative of this season, Lee Civzelis? We've had a cracking season. All the players have been playing well. Civzelis has done okay at times, but he's made the odd mistake. Perhaps it is the end. Perhaps he just won't be good enough for the next level up, and we need to find a better goalkeeper. Let's not be sentimental. Civzelis has been incredible for us over the years, but if he's not good enough going forwards, we need to find someone else, and I think that's what I need to do, regardless if we go up or not. We can't throw it away from this situation, though, surely. Spencer Drury once again disappointing me, 6.5. I'm bringing on Francis Arthur Owusu. We're giving him a go. He's been unbelievable for the under-23s this season. You can see 20 goals in the under-23s in 15 competitive games. That is brilliant. He deserves a chance, proper chance in the first team, rather than just 10 minutes at the end of a game. Let's give him a whole half of football to impress us. And he's got the best name as well, hasn't he? Francis Arthur Owusu. What a name. Nothing's happening. What I'm going to do is we're going to go a bit more direct, up the tempo. We want the win. We're at home. Shrewsbury, they're only 2 points behind us now, as it stands. And I think it's time to make some more subs. Diaz is going to come off for Marlowe. And we're going to do that sub again. Brady Chick on for Orford. We know Chick is a real weapon at times. He's got a cracking long shot. He's brilliant at finishing. He's okay at heading. Can he get a winner? It's been a complete opposite to the last game. There was so many chances. This game there's been nothing. It's just 2 top teams cancelling each other out, really. However, we've got a highlight with 4 minutes to go. Stephen Dean can't win that header, but Murray does. Dean does well. He's found Patrick Dibber. Lovely ball out over the top for Craig Palmer to run through and score, hopefully the winner. Oh, that is a crucial goal. His 12th goal of the season. 2-1 then. I'm not really sure where I was in my train of thought then, because someone just knocked on the door and it was all gas safety man checking everything in the house is fine, etc. I've also put the washing away behind me, so a lot has been going on in the last half an hour. But for you, it's literally a second since we scored a goal, and Craig Palmer's put us 2-1 up, and now we need to hold on, because this is potentially a massive win for us if we can hang on to this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to retain possession and just take it easy for the last 3 minutes and try and hang on to this result. Craig Palmer, oh, look at that. That's skills as well. Lovely celebration. We're on fire at the moment. Suddenly we've just, for once, the end of the season is proven to be very good for us. Palmer with a great finish as well from, I think Patrick Dibber was the one that set him up. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. And But there's still 30 seconds to hang on here. Are they going to break our hearts? Dean steps in. It's into Patrick Dibber. Marlowe, this is lovely passing football. Arthur Owusu hasn't done anything since coming onto the pitch, but he's not done anything wrong, and that's the main thing. Here's Reece Walker. This is going to be the final whistle. Massive win for us. 2-1 against Accrington Stanley. There we go. Oh, the fans are going mental in the Jack Young stand. Very, very pleasing. Man of the match goes to Patrick Dibber. In the end, he picked up that 1 assist. And we are... Wait. Have we got promoted? Let's see. Shrewsbury have secured a playoff spot. We've done it. We're promoted. It's kind of a little bit of an anticlimax. Because with 4 games to go, we are already promoted to League One. Wow. Well, there we go. It's not a dramatic end this time around. Well, I suppose Craig Palmer's goal was a late goal. We've scored 2 late goals in the last 2 games that have helped us get promoted. And we're in League One next season already. So the next episode will be a question of whether we can win the league or not, really. And just taking it easy. Playing a few games for fun. This is unbelievable, really, from us. We've still been given a big transfer budget despite the financial situation at the club, minus 228 grand, and they're still going to give me 415 grand next season to spend, which is very strange. I now know why the Jack Young stand were going mental, because it was enough to get us promoted. What a truly phenomenal achievement. With 4 games to go, we've kind of sailed to promotion quite easily. We've only lost 5 games all season. I thought maybe we'd drawn a few too many games, but we've actually won the most games in the league so far, and there's still 4 games to go. We're 4 points clear of Shrewsbury, however you want to pronounce them. It's not now about becoming champions. We've got promoted to League One. Let's finish it in style and win this bloody league. Come on. 14 points ahead of Notts County. That's why we're up. What an achievement. It was, it was so disappointing last season, but it's enabled us to, I really had belief that we could do this season. In the back of my head, I thought we can win the title this year. Walker's got suspended, but it really doesn't matter. Well, it might do because we want to win the league, but Charlie Lofts is a solid option as well. Oh, we don't have Charlie Lofts because he's injured for 8 to 10 days. I'm not going to be annoyed because the thing is, this is still an incredible achievement that we've managed. Who's the best defender this season for us in the under-23s? JJ, I think, or Chris Holmes has actually got a very good rating, but JJ's played more games at the back. Just got back from the match, nearly lost my phone celebrating. In the snake pit, of course. Bring on League One next season. Yes! So today, away from home against Mansfield Town in 10th place, this is our chance to push on and win the league. We won't win it today, I don't think, unless something crazy happens. Although if we win... No, we can't win it today, I don't think. I don't think it's mathematically possible. But the next episode, Wimbledon, Fleetwood Town and Bury, those 3 games will be massive. So, against Mansfield, we are unbeaten. We've drawn 2 games and won a game. We've never lost against Mansfield. That can change today, of course. I'm going to go with the same team, apart from JJ coming into the back line, of course. Because they've been good, haven't they? I'm tempted to bring out Spencer Drury and play Jack Young, just because it's Jack Young. We've got promoted. Let's give Jack Young a game. Shall we? Yeah, let's do it. We're actually favourites for a game. 3-3-3. 3-3-3. 4-3-3. 4-3-3. 4-3-3. Against 4-3-3. Yes. Let's do this. Let's win for the 3rd game in a row. Oh, actually, it's more than that. But 3rd game in a row on an episode. That's unheard of, isn't it? Have we ever won 3 games in an episode? I don't really recall doing that. But anyway, let's actually win the 3rd game today before we make any elaborate claims. So that was the 18th assist from Craig Palmer. He's won. So if he gets another, he's beaten Lee Orford's record. Lee Orford's 1 off, getting 10 goals this season as well, which would be good. He's got 10 goals every single season for us, I think, so far. Well, actually, that's a complete lie. Why the hell did I say that? He's got 10 goals in the last 3 seasons. Because the first 2 seasons he didn't really impress at all. But 3 seasons ago, that was 8 goals. He didn't get 10 goals. He got 11 assists. In fact, what am I blabbering on about? It was only really last season that he was a good player for us, Lee Orford. Let's start the match then. First highlight of the game then, 9 minutes in. Here come Mansfield Town, but Murray did actually get a foot in there, but unfortunately they're still on the ball. They're cutting us open far too easily, and it's 1-0. 1-0 down, we've got promoted. We better not be playing in our flip-flops for the rest of the season, because I want to win this league. Let's turn it up a notch. Can we get back in this game? Here's Dibber, into Lee Orford. Orford through to Jack Young, who loses the ball, but Lee Orford's back on it. Here's Diaz, through to Dibber. Patrick Dibber back to Murray. This is nice football between our midfielders. Orford out wide to Dean. Can he put a ball in? He can, but it's right at the keeper. That's poor from him. Mansfield back on the ball, and here they come. Danny Bye trying to close down. That's a poor offside trap, and that's a terrible miss, fortunately. Been a poor game from us so far. 2 shots in the game. That's awful. Sivs Ellis catches that. Maybe we can get an attack going now. Blasts it up the pitch. Jack Young can't win the header, and now Mansfield are coming forward again. Stephen Dean wins the ball though. Patrick Dibber through to Craig Palmer, loses the ball, but Stephen Dean back on it. Into Diaz. Lovely ball through to Palmer. Can he put a ball in? He does. Jack Young can't win the header. And here they come again on the counter-attack. They look dangerous going forwards. This is going to be 2. It is. We've gone on holiday. Why have we gone on holiday? Maybe Reece Walker he's a very important player for us this season. And without him, and now that we're playing JJ, maybe it's going to be a bit more difficult for these next 3 games without Walker. Fortunately, it looks like Shrewsbury are losing as well. I'm going to say aggressive. Your pride is at stake. We're promoted, but don't switch off. We need to be pushing forwards. I'm going to bring Stephen Dean off for Tim Green. We'll give him a go. And up front, I'm going to take off Palmer today. He's not been that great. I'm going to bring on Francis Arthur-Owusu. I don't think we're going to get back into this game. Let's give some game time to some of the other strikers. Now that we're already promoted, let's just experiment a little bit. We can still win the league by experimenting a bit with our lineup, I think. We need to decide who to keep next season, really. Here's Patrick Dibber. That's poor from Patrick Dibber. This is disgraceful from us. Here comes River. And that's an awful miss, fortunately. But it's not good enough. It really isn't. Maybe I shouldn't have gone attacking in this game, but I've been attacking for the last few games and it's worked very well. Patrick Dibber into Diaz. Loses the ball. Murray. Diaz again. Into Dibber. Back to Paddy Murray. Diaz. Young. Orford. Lovely play. Francis Owusu. Glorious opportunity to get his first goal for the club in the first team. Absolutely skied it. And now Winchester whips in a ball. It's knocked away. And get rid of it, guys. Oh, we somehow scramble it clear. I haven't done a Paul's Big Day Out for 2 or 3 episodes, have I? But I don't think there's any... there's not as many places that I've been in League 2. Maybe League 1 will present more opportunities. There's a lot of teams in this division where I've just not been to that particular town. Okay, we're going to take off Dibber. He's not being particularly good today. We're going to bring on Marlowe, and we're going to go route 1 to Orford. As soon as our defensive lineup is just in the middle, particularly at centre-back, is altered slightly, we start to concede goals. It happened earlier in the season as well. And it's happening again now that Reece Walker's suspended. But Murray does well there. It's over the top for Jack Young. He skies it. That was his chance for his second goal of the season. He's completely fluffed it. We've missed 2 clear-cut chances. We could have got back into this game. If we'd had maybe Palmer and Spencer Drury on the pitch, perhaps it would have been a different story. But there we go. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. JJ does well that time, but they're back on the ball, punishing us by just knocking it over the top. It's far too easy. And here they come. This is going to be 3. It is. It's all over. They've completely murdered us. 23 shots to 7. It really is an anticlimax now. But be happy, guys. We are promoted. We could lose 7-1 today and it still would be fine. And by the looks of it, Shrewsbury are still losing. So we're still 4 points ahead of them unless something changes. And with 3 games to go, surely we won't just lose the last 3 games. Stuart Warren's not had a good game at left back. Maybe Greg Cross is the best option to play at left back. Is this going to be 4? It is. It's a complete thrashing. We've been murdered. It's a combination of the fact we've already got promoted, and I think Reece Walker is a big miss in that back line. And it's another thrashing towards the end of the season, just like last season. But fortunately, we've already done the job. This can't be 5. Don't punish me even more. Good. Final whistle. They all lined up as well. He even sprayed his spray and then he blew the bloody final whistle. What was the ref playing at? It's hilarious. You are not good enough today. I'm gonna be harsh because they were terrible. Terrible. Sibzelis lets in 4 goals. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because we are promoted to League One. That is massive. What an achievement to do it with 4 games to go technically. And we go into the next 3 games against Wimbledon in 9th place, Fleetwood in 12th and Bury in 11th. So 3 mid-table teams, all perhaps with a chance of getting a playoff place. Yeah, it is actually still possible. So they're going to have something to play for. We have the title to play for. So I'm still determined to really focus on the next 3 games and win them. Please smash that like button for this incredible achievement. Those of you that have got to this stage of the video, let me know where you think I will finish in League One next season. And that's it. I will see you in episode 75, where we have the chance of winning the League 2 title.